A young college student sits alone in his bedroom late at night. The room is dark except for the glow of a laptop screen. Curiosity leads him down an internet rabbit hole. A strange link appears on a forum. Someone claims it reveals a hidden part of the internet, a place most people never see. He clicks. The page loads slowly. No Google logo, no advertisements, no familiar websites. Just a black screen filled with cryptic text and anonymous usernames. At first, it seems harmless, a hidden corner of the internet where people value privacy. But as he digs deeper, the atmosphere changes. Discussions become stranger. Marketplaces appear selling things that should never be sold. Anonymous messages hint at secrets, conspiracies, and crimes. Hours later, he closes his laptop. But he can't stop thinking about what he saw, because he had just stepped into one of the most mysterious places ever created by humanity, the dark web. For many people, the words dark web instantly bring images of hackers, criminals, secret organizations, and hidden marketplaces. News reports often portray it as the internet's shadowy underworld, a digital wilderness where laws seem to disappear. But the reality is far more complicated. To understand the dark web, we first need to understand a surprising fact. Most of the internet isn't visible. Right now, billions of websites are indexed by search engines. Google, Bing, and other search engines help us navigate this vast ocean of information. But what we see every day is only a small fraction of the internet. Imagine an iceberg floating in the ocean. The visible tip above the water represents the websites you visit daily. Social media platforms, news sites, online stores, and entertainment websites. Beneath the surface lies something much larger. This hidden portion is known as the deep web. The deep web contains private databases, academic records, medical information, banking systems, subscription content, and countless pages that search engines cannot access. Every time you log into your email account or online banking, you're technically entering part of the deep web. And then, buried even deeper, is the dark web. Unlike ordinary websites, dark websites intentionally hide their locations and identities. They are accessible only through specialized software designed to protect anonymity. But here's the twist. The dark web wasn't originally created for criminals. In fact, its origins begin with the military. During the 1990s, researchers working on behalf of the United States government faced a difficult challenge. How could intelligence agents communicate online without revealing their identities? The internet was becoming increasingly important, but every connection left traces. The solution was a revolutionary concept called onion routing. Instead of sending information directly from one computer to another, data would travel through multiple layers of encryption and relay points. Each layer concealed the one before it. Much like peeling an onion reveals layer after layer underneath. Eventually, this technology evolved into what became known as the Tor network. Tor stands for the onion router. Ironically, a system developed to protect government communications would later become the foundation of the dark web. When Tor became publicly available, privacy advocates embraced it. Journalists used it to communicate with confidential sources. Whistleblowers used it to expose corruption. Political dissidents living under authoritarian governments used it to avoid surveillance. For many people around the world, anonymity wasn't about hiding crimes. It was about survival. Yet every powerful tool has two sides. Just as roads can be used by both ambulances and criminals, anonymous networks attracted individuals with very different intentions. And this is where the dark web's reputation began to change. One of the most infamous chapters in dark web history emerged in 2011. A website appeared called Silk Road. At first glance, it resembled an ordinary online marketplace. Users could browse products, leave reviews, and communicate with sellers. But there was one enormous difference. The platform operated almost entirely outside traditional legal systems. Transactions were conducted using Bitcoin, a relatively new digital currency at the time. The combination of cryptocurrency and anonymity created something unprecedented. For years, Silk Road grew rapidly. Some people viewed it as a revolutionary experiment in digital freedom. Others saw it as a dangerous criminal marketplace. Law enforcement agencies around the world watched carefully. Then came the dramatic downfall. In 2013, authorities arrested the alleged founder, Ross Ulbricht. The website was shut down. Many believed that was the end. It wasn't. Almost immediately, new marketplaces emerged. Then more appeared. And then more. It was like cutting off one head of a hydra, only to watch several more grow back. The dark web had become an ecosystem. But not everything hidden there involved illegal activity. This is where reality becomes stranger than fiction. Some dark web communities focus entirely on privacy rights. Others host uncensored discussions unavailable elsewhere. Researchers use anonymous platforms to share sensitive information. Journalists communicate with sources who risk imprisonment for speaking openly. In some countries, access to a free internet is heavily restricted. For those individuals, anonymous networks can provide a rare connection to the outside world. The dark web can simultaneously be a refuge for freedom and a haven for criminal activity. That contradiction lies at the heart of its mystery. Yet, despite its reputation, many myths surrounding the dark web are wildly exaggerated. Movies often portray it as a place where every click leads to danger. Stories circulate online claiming that secret assassins, supernatural cults, or horrifying red rooms operate openly there. These tales spread rapidly because they are terrifying. But investigations have repeatedly shown that many of the most sensational dark web legends are either scams, hoaxes, or complete fabrications. Fear sells, and the dark web generates fear better than almost anything else. Perhaps the most unsettling aspect of the dark web isn't what we know, it's what we don't know. Anonymity makes certainty difficult. Websites appear and disappear overnight. Users vanish without explanation. Entire communities migrate from one hidden location to another. It's a constantly shifting landscape, a digital city built in the fog. Even experienced investigators often struggle to determine who is really behind a particular website or operation. Someone could be halfway across the world, or just down the street. The uncertainty fuels endless speculation. Over the years, governments have invested enormous resources into tracking criminal activity on anonymous networks. Cybercrime units have become increasingly sophisticated. International cooperation has improved dramatically. Major operations have successfully dismantled hidden criminal networks. Yet the challenge remains. Every time technology advances, anonymity tools evolve as well. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse, a battle between privacy and surveillance, freedom and security, anonymity and accountability. And that debate extends far beyond the dark web itself. Today, billions of people share personal information online every day. Companies collect data. Governments monitor communications. Algorithms track behavior. In a world where privacy often feels like a disappearing luxury, the dark web represents something larger than hidden websites. It represents a question. How much privacy should people have? And what are the consequences when privacy becomes absolute? There are no easy answers. Too little privacy can lead to surveillance and censorship. Too much anonymity can enable harmful activities. Finding the balance has become one of the defining challenges of the digital age. The dark web exists precisely at that intersection, a place where technology exposes both humanity's best intentions and its darkest impulses. It is not merely a hidden corner of the internet. It is a reflection of human nature itself. The same network that protects a journalist exposing corruption can also shield someone with far more sinister goals. The same anonymity that safeguards freedom can conceal wrongdoing. And that is what makes the dark web so fascinating. Not because it is filled with monsters lurking behind computer screens, but because it forces us to confront difficult questions about freedom, privacy, power, and trust. Questions that become more important every year. The next time you open a browser and explore the familiar internet, remember this. Beneath the websites you know lies a vast, hidden world. Most of it is ordinary. Some of it is remarkable. A small part of it is dangerous. And somewhere in that digital darkness, millions of people continue to navigate a network that remains one of the most misunderstood creations in modern history. A hidden world that exists just beyond the edge of what most of us can see. The dark web. Mysterious, controversial, feared, and perhaps far more complicated than anyone imagined.